Wait, I have 6 of these fuckers? I have 6 of these fuckers.
I have 3
No,
of
I have
these.
8 of them.
Well,
Holy
seriously?
shit.
I
I
have
have
3
8 of
shields.
them, yeah.
Look, I have 3 shields.
Holy fuck. What's this? Just a wall?
That's triple the amount.
Yeah.
My safe space. uh,
Yeah, here we go.
yeah, what you said about the politics, not neither side being right all the time. My mom has gone full conservative. I mean, she does like to listen to other Democrats. She's not like radical or anything. She's told me that there's radicals in every place, and she wants me to.
Yeah, there is.
And it's always important to like think first before like, and did not give Democrats a single chance during the time after everything that's happened. And now I'm starting to really refresh and just starting to feel a bit more relieved that it's not really that simple, basically. But
I really don't give a, I really don't give a shit between Democrat or Republican. It's just
they're not.
whoever thinks.
If there's one thing
I
that
think
Trump is right about everything, is that we cannot be the police of the whole world. Our politics does not matter in a way. I really see it now in that way. I wish I would have known a lot sooner. I mean, after all, the president isn't really the real leader. It's just kind of a servant. My teacher, Sintobin, had said that once. It's a servant to the people. I think it's just the government that chooses the president sometimes. I kind of wish we would know like the other countries, like their politics, how their perspectives of everything is, and what their goals are, what's happening everywhere else, besides just the United States. And just seeing how technology is affecting everything. You know?
Mm-hmm.
That is such a sick storm. I really love it. It's just... It's a perfect blue to it, too. Not a big fan of blue, but that is an amazing blue.
Thank you.
Hey, freelancer.
Yarrow?
So what's the word on the Dominion? Though the Monitor is dead, many still fight on. Talk to you later. Hear me?
I hear you.
Bastards are probably here to stay.
You came through. Fine work.
Of course we did.
Never a doubt.
Thank you.
Time for celebration. Whew. Let's all have a drink.
As long as we don't talk about work.
What, me? Okay.
I just need a moment.
Can I talk about my Strider? I have plans.
Just give me 5 minutes to relax with no Strider, no anthem, no relics, no contracts.
There's something you need to see. I want you to meet Grandmaster Adams.
Oh, no
You entered
way!
free mark. You silenced the cenotaph.
Yes, with help.
Right on. Strong alone, stronger together. Hey, let me show you something. We found this just inside the eastern border. Killed 2 of our team before we were able to put it down. And I mapped the region on it.
Urgoth. You've heard of them.
From
No
stories,
way.
paintings, but they're long gone from Bastion.
Oh, this could either be a single scout or the beginning of something much, much bigger.
Corvus is worried that the death of the Monitor, while vital, has left us vulnerable in places we never even considered.
And we're reaching out to you because by all accounts, you're something special. But can you keep quiet about this? We don't want to freak people out.
Sure.
Good.
We'll be in touch.
No way. We should really introduce you to the National Republic City.
Yeah,
Just
I can probably.
You really need to see it. Republic City is amazing.
I
Thing
probably
is
get on it
though,
tomorrow
but
if I have time.
understand that Evelyn did say that she tried flying the Wither for us to fight, and she said it flew over the main layer of the city.
Wait, find a what?
Some disrepair may have happened here and there as she was fighting it.
Fighting what?
A wither. They're boss mobs basically.
Is it by chance it looks like a giant floating gray skull? Or
With multiple
skull?
heads. It has 3 heads.
Yep.
You plant soul sand, plant 3 wither skulls, and it becomes the wither. And it's a weapon of mass destruction, basically. It's good at what it does in terms of devastation. People will weaponize the wither, if not several, like over 50 or 100 of them, just to make a point or something, and just getting things done much easier, more efficiently. They are the arsenal, whereas most things just happen to be too standard. Yeah, that's what she was trying to set up. It's like a boss. It's literally a boss you have to fight just to get another star. And
she was
it's good at
setting it up
destroying
to
things.
fight it?
Yeah. It turns out
Okay.
she said that it flew over the Republic City. There's obviously no doubt there's gonna be a few damaged areas here and there as we get back to what she has to show. Maybe she may have repaired a couple of things based on memory of hers, but we'll just have to see.
Is there still another server?
Everlyn,
You told me there were at least 2
volunteered.
servers.
Everlyn volunteered to operate the server for the National Republic, so that way. I mean, I trusted her that chance because it was always about me making servers, taking charge of everything. I wanted to. It had to be other people to be given a chance that way, and she was very loyal. She was very helpful with the group, basically, and she really did matter. So I wanted to prove her to that by letting her take this responsibility, and she did a very well job keeping everyone in check. Basically, everyone was communicating well. People just had fun. We all teased. We all just laughed. We all fought monsters together. We defended the villagers. We expanded the city with other buildings. We even made the council buildings, hobbit holes within the outer layers of the fields.
What's a hobbit hole?
Hobbit, you know, like the homes the hobbits have in Lord of the Rings.
So homes out of little mountains?
Theirs is like, so they built theirs inside of mountains. It's like a cave thing, but it's
like inside the hills, I think.
But it's like
it's
very nice in the inside. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to say this is something I want to see. That's
Built
like part of my
walls
thing.
with
I won't
automated
s- I
door
won't-
systems. Now we just need to build like railroads and giant spaceships above, like hovering above, protecting the city. So that we have the variety of scenery from viewpoint, like high viewpoints. We do need capital ships.
So this is also a decorative project, right? So
That's
this
it, yes.
making this is
Not
making
just decorative, but also putting it into, but giving it some purpose too.
so it's also functional, right?
Not that we've built it. It's just a thought right now, but yeah.
Okay. So it's like a few things. I've seen quite a few videos, but not really watched some videos on Minecraft where people actually make how do we say model cities. Is this like a model city in the making?
It is still under development, yes. We are just trying to
Okay.
upgrade the villagers' houses, and as well as adding new ones. Randall's already made his within the city. We made the sidewalks, giant farms, like almost everywhere now. And we've kept the villagers quarantined under the zombie plague, basically. Evelyn said she has found a cure, which is good news. So we shouldn't have to worry about that. And we released them out of quarantine so they can explore their new homes and new established confinement, basically. With defenses finally set. Our I've set it up a giant wall with automated doors with obsidian pillars on fuse edge. I think the one guy named Francis, he's one of our new members in the Republic, has helped with one of the doorways, so that way you could use the stairs to close the pathway rather than just walls all the time. So it looks more fancier, based on what he did.
Alright.
There's a lot to show.
Alright.
Gold Thief even made his estates.
Right.
Rebel HQ?
Yeah, so what is that then exactly?
Rebel HQ is just more simpler. It's a lot newer. It's basically... Crash Rebellion is stretched very thin, and we need a server that can really bring people back together, basically, so we can just huddle and just talk about things like in the National Republic server. Because we need to keep the Rebellion strength together from falling apart, basically. We lost a lot of people. We lost a lot of good people, and just trying to keep as many of our best friends as possible. We just need a hideout for it as soon as until it finally regrows its strength again.
Okay.
It's been
so instead,
the rebellion has
yeah.
been through a lot of battles. It needs to rest. It needs to regain its strength. We need our numbers again. It's only 19 of us now.
Okay. So
We-
instead of just like an like audio and verbal meeting at a PlayStation party, this is like where people physically come together in a game, like
Yes.
and for meetings. Okay. So
Yes,
this-
so that way
this
we
is like-
don't
this is-
just have to use chats all the time. We can this time in Minecraft usage we can hopefully bring everyone together basically rather than just having to use Titanfall all the time or Anthem.
Okay. So can I ask, like, is there an amount of like y'all playing on Minecraft on these servers or any servers just for fun, or is this just like very much rebellion stage? Like you have a rebellion project and then you have like a
It's
meeting
both.
room.
It's for fun and importance, yes.
So
It is it's both importance,
so-
but sometimes we'll have it for fun at times whenever there's not problems to be worried about, to be concerned of.
Okay.
Alright,
How are we doing?
I'm good. Good to see you. Alright, everyone else here? Okay. We're just about to meet everyone else inside. It's actually a really amazing building. Haven't noticed.
I don't.
Gold Thief, condescending! Thank you guys for being here. And I really love the setup. This setup is really impressive that you guys made.
I forgot we didn't have as many people with us today.
Well,
We're missing a
yeah.
few.
We're missing 3 people.
well, that's all right. Everyone else is kind of busy. We can work with this right now. That's all right. So,
Right. Nah, I'll be small. I want to be smaller. No, that's why I'm so small. All right.
Am I taller than you? Why am I taller than you?
you were standing on the
I'm sorry.
you were standing on the
Sorry for-
crafting table. I called as many people as possible, anyone who is available by chance, so that way we can have at least some kind of meeting or just describing everything that's been going on. And I just want to say to everyone, both old and new members who have been a part of the rebellion, as well as the National Republic that has just recently been established last month. Just want to thank everyone for just helping out with the communities we've been making for everyone to create a safe haven, as well as the resistance against all odds, against the higher-ups and whatnot, especially toxic players who try to take over the games and whatnot, and taking over, like, cultures and societies. We still have to take down multiple governments as well in other worlds, but that can wait as time goes by. But right now, we have established a pretty strong numbers and whatnot, a pretty strong capacity of our, like, good power in our group thus far, with amazing people yet. And nice invisible potion, Gold Thief.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Okay,
clap
nice.
for them. Clap for
I
them.
just suddenly saw a floating bucket.
Clap for them.
Okay.
Clap for them.
Alright, so, and you guys, I want to thank Crash especially for really putting so much effort into caring about this movement that we've made to make just to make a real difference in the world, to make a safe place for everyone to be part, just something for people, to anyone that really wants to make a difference, just to be a part of, to really inspire everyone that just are just feeling down and just hopeless right now. And we're trying to make sure that there is a chance to turn things around for the better. And we all know that next year is probably going to be even crazier due to the fact that technology is taking over and governments and other corporations don't really care whatsoever other than finance of their own freaking inadequacies. Really, they just don't care about the people, and even politics is really affecting console gamings as well, which is why we're here. So, does
Gold
anyone...
Cane.
Ion Sunrise, I knew you were
Yeah.
black.
How did you
Is that a
tell?
Hawaiian?
Okay.
That's
Okay, but anyways, does anyone have any questions on what else we could do possibly that can really benefit the changes of both our movements, both the rebellion and the National Republic, as well as what can help one of our allies, the Stooges. How can we help our friends the Stooges, as well as developing more further upgrades for our group to maintain stronger usages and stronger equipments? Like, how can we expand? How can we strengthen our, not just our numbers, but also the group's power in general? How can we make this better for everybody? Especially
Encourage revolution.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
encouraging revolution might could give people ideas, but maybe not ideas that will go in the direction we want.
Yes.
Sometimes when you
We
start
would
a
have to
revolution,
play more defensive. We'll have to play as
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna have to be negotiators at first, and then use like any other further actions, like such as Ion's suggestion, a lot later as a last resort. But right now we should play defense as well as protecting other people's cities and other neighborhoods and whatnot. Kind of like how the Minutemen used to do. We're basically just a militia. But yes, Ion is right. We would have to start a revolution sooner or later. But right now, we have to be as casual and
Encourage
passive.
rebirth.
We have to be passive at first and just try to negotiate with as many other groups as possible to make any sort of deal whatsoever. We'll have to use violence as a defensive way to protect.
He's back again.
Just kick him.
He's
Just
back
kick him
again.
permanently.
Yes.
Yes, that is good. Minecraft has been a successful choose.
Well,
We have been maintaining pretty good
too much.
communications in Republic City. A lot has been done in the city so far, and everyone's been communicating just fine. There's a lot of teamwork here and there. We were able to quarantine the villagers really well, and successfully got rid of the zombie virus as well as the other mobs, and put lights everywhere. And it looks very pretty during the night. Evelyn's update on it was that she spawned a wither and accidentally got it to fly over the city, so there's no doubt there's gonna be there's few damages here and there that we have to repair before showing it off to the viewers.
yeah.
Few minor damages
Don't
probably.
let
She
that
may have
bother you,
fixed.
Gold. You would.
Hey, she did say it
Gold, are you
flew
there?
over the city. There's no doubt there could be severe damage.
Okay.
Crash, was there anything that you wanted to say about the group and everything? Oh, he can do it. Was there anything that you wanted to say, by chance?
Well, it's just that I didn't expect myself to be in a group like this. I just thought this was many groups that, as you know,
Yes,
you unintentionally find yourself in. But this was a group that I found myself with a good amount of friends I had made, and I eventually found out what it was in the first place, the rebellion. And with the rebellion, I'm familiar with groups such as these. Try to make a difference, try to start a revolution or a rebirth, and try to make a change in things. And I want something such as that, something like this,
Yeah.
to be successful. And I would
exactly.
like to see what I can do to try to make that successful, because I just get this thought in my mind that other people will view something such as this is kind of a normal thing. This is a daily occurrence.
Yeah.
Like, you see groups like these that do try to make a difference, but they don't often work because people are just used to it. They
Yes.
don't really pay it much mind as you would want it to.
Exactly.
So,
We had that problem. We had that issue
I'm-
earlier this year, and
yeah.
it caused a lot of drama, and we had to kick multiple people that didn't take it as seriously. But thankfully, that's fixed now, and we found lots of very well people here. Even though we tend to play a lot as such, especially you, Ion. I'm talking to you, Ion. Everyone has the unique purpose here. Everyone
Yeah.
has the unique place here, and no one is above anyone else. And like Crash just said, we do seem like an occasional group that's just kind of just out there, out of nowhere. Especially when our numbers are very small at the moment. Which is why I was thinking maybe we could inform ourselves to as many people as possible and try to get more allies in the National Republic to convince people that we mean business. how exactly we can do that, I'm not so sure. Which is why I was asking you guys, since you have more experience online in console.
Well, what applies to people's interests? As we were saying, like this kind of just seems like any other. Bless you, I think.
Thank
Bless you. This may seem like a run-of-the-mill group, and it's not really a bad thing if this is like something like there are other groups
being
like
casual
this,
is important. We need it to be as subtle at times. We can't like it can't just be always about work. It's like the additional piece of it is just trying to keep it a safe haven for. That's what the National Republic is for: is security and governmental ideas of protection, and strength, and vigilance. Where most of our even random players can just come in to just make a home of their own, just a house or something, or a place to just be and just live peacefully and not have to worry about any issues. And that's why we're trying to create a military, just to provide them protection. And the rebellion is just a militia. It's just smaller in terms of power.
I guess my question was like, do we need to do something that adds more originality? Do we need to make something that stands out, or do we?
We may have to make sure everything we have right now stands out as possible, just to make things more iconic and noticeable. Something that people can actually catch their eyes. Something that catches people's eyes.
When I think about it, when you brought it up just now, I do somewhat like, or I'm intrigued by the idea of creating multiple organizations, like starting with the rebellion, having a friend group or friend organization such as the Stooges, and creating something to bring groups like that together, like the National Republic. I like the idea that it's casual, but it's expanding.
Yes, but we need to. But the thing is, the rebellion is stretching thin right now after multiple fights it's been involved in, and it needs to settle down. It needs some place to hibernate. We need to bring everyone back together as possible and just try to just help it catch up a little. We need to like regrow its strength and all, which is why I established us an HQ in the Occasion lands, just for us to just kind of re-expand everything and just reorganize basically, and just try to repair everything that just needs to be settled for the rebellion, and just patch it up basically. But the National Republic, it's confined, it's standing well. The issue is, it's still yet to be involved in an actual fight. Like, it hasn't been, its metal has not been tested yet, and that's my worry, is our military in the National Republic powerful enough to handle the more extreme foes that we may come across next year, or in the years throughout. That's what I'm worried about.
I am a military.
What?
Like, there's gotta be...
Huh? What?
Yeah, there's gotta be a way that we can somehow... There's gotta be a way how we can expand things a lot quicker, and as well as keeping it easy as well for people. And
this is gonna seem sudden and random, but why did you suddenly put on pants?
Oh, because I didn't want to look naked.
Okay. Because he's covered in fur. I mean,
can you take this serious? Do you take this serious, Crash?
I don't know, because you're looking at me quite intently.
Okay, okay. But anyways,
I'm just curious.
Does anyone have any suggestions how we can grow our... Basically, the main focus for the National Republic is power and stability. We need to make sure it's strong enough to handle anything and everything, at least almost. The one idea I had was, in order to make the Republic stronger, we could use more allies. We need to make more allies. It can't just be the Rebellion and Stooges in the Republic. We need to make sure that we're allied with other groups that have similar intentions, if not exactly identical.
The game Rec Room, like that I have and that I've played on, it is a community-based game. It's all about interaction and communicating with other people. That could be a good way to go into a new environment, take like maybe a chunk of the rebellion with us, and see if we can bring people into the fold, or if there's other communities there that are interested in our ideas. That's a good place to pick out people if we want. See what they think.
That's actually pretty good. That's actually really thought out idea. That's a pretty good strategy.
That's
Yeah,
a good place to start because it's free.
Yes.
It's very interactive. We could get as many people as from the rebellion as we want. We don't have
Yes.
to worry about like people saying I don't have this, like I don't have this
Yeah.
game. It's a
Okay.
place where we could take as many people we want, talk to as many people as we want.
Okay.
Sit in the chair, please. Thank
Ion,
you.
you'll get your chance. We'll get some action for you to be involved in. You'll be like Ares, just lawn mowing everything. You'll get your chance. Just patience
What?
for now.
Okay.
I promise. You'll get your chance to show off.
Sorry,
Okay.
I just
You'll
wanted
show
be in
off to the
chair.
viewers, I
No hard
promise.
feelings. Nope. Yeah, sorry. I don't mean anything by it. Sorry. Okay.
So, I guess
With that,
with that being said, yeah.
Mhm.
So, with that being said, I guess the meeting is well adjourned. All right. So, everyone ready to
Or
go destroy some
Microsoft.
villains?
Yeah!
Let's do it! Rebels, assemble!
Now, so,
Yeah!
yes,